We know that people are affected by interpersonal violence in many ways. This violence damages lives and tears apart families at great expense to communities. In our community, we are combating violence so that people don't have to suffer the effects of trauma and can live safer, healthier lives. 5 years ago, we started offering Friendships That Work, a program focused on cultivating friendship skills in Grand Forks County schools.
We know that friendships and relationships are so important into kids' development, but also we know that a person's relationship skills and their friendship skills are so important to their work environment, their success at school, and their success in their adult relationships. And so we wanted to help kids along, in a sense, by really zoning in on a couple of skills that seem to really make a difference in their relationships in each of those venues.
Friendships That Work teaches children at an early age those fundamental building blocks of relationships. The research shows when kids develop healthy friendship skills at an early age, they are more likely to have future healthy relationships and intimate partner relationships.
We have different curriculums that the students receive from kindergarten through 12th grade. And so really our ultimate goal here at CVIC and in Grand Forks as a community, we have a goal to end violence within 2 generations here in the community. And so Friendships That Work is one piece to that puzzle. We know that for prevention efforts to be effective, there has to be multiple layers that are addressed.
We use different PowerPoints, we use different worksheets, we use a lot of activities where the kids are actually trying out, practicing different scenarios, and I think those are probably the most valuable, because when kids have the opportunity to practice listening to a friend or to practice asking open-ended questions, then it becomes more part of who they are, and it just becomes more natural for them.
The curriculum is 5 days long, so the first day they're a little closed off to me, but by the last day they're telling me really things that they've been dealing with in their friendships. Right there just shows me that we have seen change in trust and in involvement, and how these skills are really bringing those things out in them.
Friendships That Work is an exciting program that is creating change within our community.
Even months down the road or a year down the road, kids will remember that, and they'll remember other things too, right? And so watching that happen, watching kids change how they interact with each other, change how they think about their closest friendships and how they treat each other, the impact on me is, that's what I'm doing this for. That's what I hope to see.
In the classroom, we're seeing that students are able to relate better to each other, and we know that through the testimonies of different teachers, because they're saying that they've seen a change in their students over time being able to deal with conflict after receiving this curriculum. And so I think that that's really important. If we know that it's having an impact on students, and we know that these are positive skills that we want students to have, that's something that I think is awesome, and so that's why I've really become invested in it.
It really has changed me to understand that people come from all walks of life. I knew that before, but to actually work with people and seeing what they deal with on a day-to-day basis has really changed how I communicate with people that I don't know, and how I communicate with my family, and how I communicate with my coworkers.
Friendships That Work. It's exactly what it says. People crave to be heard, and we need in our life, we need in our world, friendships that work. And if we can instill that in young children, and we can get through to parents on that, it's what will change our world. It's what I believe.